Hello everybody and welcome back to the Old Stream Farm. So to begin with today we need to pick up the grass in field number 29, which will not take long at all. It's only a small field and we've already rode it up in the previous episode. I think I will use the 8S for this because that Pottinger forage wagon is quite large. It will just help to use a bigger tractor. And then I think I'll probably explain my plan regarding productions on this map. Originally I was going to build a production in the front field just over here, but then I discovered that there are actually productions integrated into the map already, which is lovely. But then I think we can take it one step further. I think we can actually go with a more interactive production, and there is actually a mod called Interactive Productions. There's also a oven production where we can bake our own bread and cookies. We might not do the cookies, well we probably will actually, it's just we'll have to buy some of those ingredients. We don't have sugar or chocolate, but yes, definitely the bread I'm aiming to bake. I think you can buy the ingredients anyway for those two mods, they're modded productions, so it will be interesting, will be very interesting. But I think, yeah, having interactive productions will be even more exciting than just going with the ones we've already used quite a lot. So I've already used many of the productions on Obelu, so yes, it will be good. I should actually be able to show you the productions in question on the production page in the construction menu. So I'll just spin around here, get this awkward corner. Yeah, it's a good job I went for the bigger tractor. Just makes things so much easier. Okay. Yeah, so just really quickly, construction, production, and then somewhere here we go, interactive productions. We've got yogurt, soy drink, ketchup, tomato juice, artisan bakery, which is probably what we'll go for. But then there's also things like, where's the, I might have already gone past it. Yep, here it is. So there's like the oven for cookies and bread. And my understanding is, yes, you can go inside and you can interact with things. So yeah, this will be interesting, but obviously we need the money first. We're still establishing, well, not really establishing, it's already an established farm, but we're just sort of getting to know the farm, basically. And we are hopefully going to be buying sheep, because that's partly why we're doing this. Some of this grass will be for the pit, we'll ferment it for silage to sell, and the rest of it will be feed for the sheep. So it is 32% full. I think it's going to all fit, but it's very hard to say. I'll just continue and we'll get most of this done. Nope, we're going to have to come back for a second load. That's fine. It means that we should be able to do the sheep first of all, because then we'll know exactly how much they will take, and then the rest can go into the pit. So let's go back over here. That is actually the sheep field right there. We'll have to go around though. I know I cut across before, but I shouldn't have done. We could put like a track in just over there, which would be a bit of a shortcut. But really, it's only like 20 seconds extra to go around. So, hello chickens. Yes, the chickens are very happy. Where do we purchase them? I've got my markers off again. Probably in here. Oh no, my markers are on. Yeah, they're on. So we have to get them from here. Now, shall we go with... I think we should probably go with ones which are... well, lambs basically. Age 0 months. That would be better for us, I think, at this stage. it also means we can get quite a few. And they'll breed. So there's space for 100. And I think if I go with 50... Well, that's actually not too bad anyway. Maybe I will go with a few more. Yeah, they're pretty affordable. Right, we'll go with 70. 70. And now I should be able to reverse this into here and then give them their food. Yes, and we'll just basically leave it to empty. They can take as much as they want. Now we will have to keep some. So I suppose what we could do is bale the rest of it. But there is 55% left here, which is certainly for the pit. So they've taken a fair amount. It's quite a big forage wagon. But yeah, let's just go over here to the pit. I know we've got a pit somewhere. I have forgotten where it is. I just know it's in this direction. There it is. Looks like we have 2. Very nice. Yeah, so yeah, we could bale. I really don't know. Makes sense just to use this as we've already got it out. We could then just store the grass in this. But then I don't think we'd be fermenting the pit yet. We'd want to have more. Because that's not really much. We do have this field out the front here, which I've put grass in, so we will be cutting that at some point in the future. And no doubt we'll buy some more grass fields. But let's finish off this job. This will certainly fit. But it has yielded quite well. So, well, it might be close to a full load. I will have a guess at about 60% of the forage wagon, so we'll see. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We need as much as possible. Well, there we go. Not quite 60%, but still 43%, which I think is not bad. So let's get this taken back to the yard, and I will just leave it in the forage wagon for now. I know we shouldn't do. It is fresh grass. It will just start to decompose. It will heat up and go all smelly and slimy. Okay. I thought I could get away with that. After you. Right. Yeah, so we'll just keep it. But I think probably in the future it'd be a wise idea to make some hay and then bale some hay, because that would be best for storing as feed for the sheep. Now where to put this? Maybe over there with the yellow trailer. But with this done, it means we can move on. So I've re-drilled the fields that I have harvested. That's all done. We may have another field to harvest, possibly. Although it's getting late, so it might be wise to go into the next day. Well, when I say late, I don't actually mean late. Late afternoon. But anyway, yes, we have one field to harvest. It's just over here. It's the potato field. We really should get this done because we don't really want potatoes anyway. And there is just a gigantic field of potatoes here. It even goes round here. It's the same field that goes round this line of trees. It's one of the reasons why this map is so beautiful, because the fields are so unique. And it's always so nice to have water. And there's a deer drinking. How beautiful. Yeah, so, really, we should get this. I think we'll probably do it in the next day, because then we don't run the risk of it going dark. Also, it'll allow things to progress a bit. So I'll go and rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Here's our house. I love that we can go in it. We can have a look around. Beautiful. And that must be where we go to rest. There's many rooms, resting rooms, and it goes straight through to the stone barn. And then out to the workshop. That is great. That is really nice. Yeah, this map is so beautifully put together. There's no wonder I've returned to it. I did play it on FS 19, I guess? Maybe it was 17, I don't know. But anyway, yes, we'll choose this one. Nope, that's... Actually, they probably are for sleeping, it's just it's configured. No, maybe it is just for, for going into the wardrobe. Yes, so it makes sense to have both triggers. Anyway, 8 AM we'll have an early start. Early-ish start. I'm not saying the right things here, am I? I know that farmers are up like 4 or 5 in the morning. So here we are. Lovely. You just can't be watching the sunrise and the sunset. Beautiful. And the shadow that's being cast by the trees looks so good. Anyway, the sheep are happy, I think. They seem to be happy. They've got the heater and everything. Pampered sheep. Yep. Or maybe it's just so they can have a party. They've been partying all night in here. Dancing sheep. Right. So yes, I have still got the windrower. We probably are going to need it, although now that we're going to do potatoes, it seems less likely. But I won't get rid of it yet. We've paid the daily fee, which will have been a very small amount. What we need to do is get the potato harvester. So this is going to be a big expense. Not the sort of thing I want to be doing. I'm going to try and avoid doing root crops. Okay, we don't have enough money. I thought we would do. This is why I don't want to do root crops. The machines are so expensive. However, we will make a lot. We'll make a large amount of money from them. So let's just borrow a bit of money. We won't have to do this, hopefully, ever again. It's just so that we can actually do this. How expensive is it? I think somebody said it was like 5 or 10%. Probably 5. So we're looking at potentially 30,000. Like 29 something. Which is a little bit tricky. We'll soon be able to repay that once we've harvested. It is, it's 30,549, and we must get it done within the hour, otherwise it's another 12,500. Crazy. And then we've got the issue of it being a really bulky crop, and our trailer is not that big. Obviously, I wouldn't have chosen to do this now. It's not really what I want to do on this series. But we've got to get rid. We can't just cultivate them in. That would be unwise. We can actually go this way. And don't worry, this is not going to be a series where we have to keep leasing things. It is literally just for this particular field. Just so we can actually get it done. I love the way it unfolds. That's brilliant. And it is tall enough to clear the gate. So get it engaged, lower the header down, and we are harvesting potatoes. Brilliant. On a very beautiful morning. Well, I said we were harvesting potatoes, but oh, there we go. It's just started to fill up. It does take time. I'm sure I won't have been the only person that's been confused with that. I'm so used to everything just filling up instantly in FS that, yeah, I don't really expect there to be a processing time. I like it. I've already been confused by that in the past anyway, so I really should have known better. Right, so I can't obviously drive in my other field. Well, we did have crop destruction on, but even if we don't, we shouldn't. Although, yeah, I think I switched it off. I'm not really going to be able to turn around anyway if I don't. But it is filling up fairly slowly, although I'm fully aware of the size of the hopper compared to our trailer. Our trailer isn't terrible though, it's not tiny. So yeah, we might be able to get away with it, depending on where the best place is for potatoes. Hopefully the price is good. Potatoes, 610 at this place, wherever that place is. Please don't be too far away. Did I actually tag it? Ah, yes, it's there. So we'd have to go to wherever the silo is for that. There, I'm guessing. Which is not far away. Well, it's not too far away. As long as I've got that right, as long as that actually is the place where we go to. Hopefully I've got it right. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a shock. Yeah, I should really start to go around the headland first. But I'm ready to get the trailer, I think. It'd be good to have the trailer at the side of the field. When we get to the end of here, I'll unload, and then I'll start a time-lapse, we'll go all the way around the outside, and that should just make the turning easier, because at the moment it is just a little bit tight. So, disengage the PTO, put that there, and we'll jump into a different tractor. Probably the 5475, that should be adequate. And then we can attach to this trailer here. Yeah, it's not a bad trailer. I think that's going to be plenty big enough. We'll just have to do several loads. It won't be fast, but it saves spending more money. We don't want to be renting a trailer. This will give me a good idea. We'll see how full it actually gets it. Let's just see. Wow, that is an amazing reach. Okay, yeah, so it's filled up quite a lot. And that was just from 3 passes. Yeah, well, we'll just see. We'll just have to see how it goes. I'll see you at the end of the next time-lapse. Well, I'd say it's been a great success so far. I've managed to munch our way through here pretty quickly. And then we have that side, which is not going to be quite as easy because it isn't as easy of a shape. This is more rectangular. But yeah, we'll stick it on a worker while we go over to the sell points, or at least to the silo, and see what it can do. It'll probably make a mess, but at least it'll have got something done. Having a worker will be way cheaper than incurring that extra hourly fee, which we just cannot do. That would be crazy. £12,500 for, well, we wouldn't even need the hour. We'd like need a few minutes. So £12,500 for a few minutes. We can't be doing that. In fact, if we got that close, it would be better to abandon the crop that's left than it would to harvest it all and to pay that extra fee. But I don't think it's going to come to that. We're only on 0.2 hours and the first section is done. So yeah, something would have to go badly wrong. There's still 32% left space in the machine, so the worker can get something done. It will get confused, no doubt. Right, I think we are done there. There's a bit of a bump, I keep hitting it. Big bump in the field. Yeah, so I'm going to set it off up here. Hopefully it can work it out. I'll probably get a message saying it's stopped, but anyway, this is full, so, well, I hope I'm right in saying that we need to go to here. I hope so. How do we get there from here then? If I was to go in the track... Yeah, the track behind us. It really shouldn't be too difficult. 18,600 litres this trailer, which is big for this tractor, but it's doing surprisingly well. What a great Massey. Nice and powerful. What's that doing? Parked in a tree. Maybe I should have done the first piece actually, it would have made it a lot easier. Yes, it hit a tree. Okay, well I'll just get to the top. I'll do the challenging bit. When there's nothing to hit though, it should have no issues. Yeah, we are in the branches. And yes, we do have crop destruction on, as I established, but not in other people's fields, so I could just drive in their field. Right, that should do it. Off you go. It will soon be full. I never even noticed that gigantic wind turbine. Turn left. Somewhere over here. At least we get to explore more of the map as well. Doing it like this. Instead of just going straight to the other sell point. Going cross country. So here we are in a town. Yes, the worker has finished their job. Oh well. I think I'm still on the right track. Turn left somewhere over here. Once I've done it once, it'll be easy. I'm guessing it's left here. Yep. Okay, so yeah, providing it is the correct silo, this should be fine if I keep going here. Oh, weighbridge. Fun. 24, I think it said. 24 tons. Sounds about right. There will be plenty more loads of potatoes. So, with that done, let us now go and fill the trailer up again from the harvester. And, well, I really want to get that field finished today. I think it'd be disappointing if we don't get the potatoes finished today. Good. So, yes, we should now, with a bit of luck, in the next time lapse, get the majority of the next side finished. Just leaving a small bit. Whoa! Potatoes flying everywhere. We shall try that again. I love how it actually looked like potatoes were flying everywhere. I think it was just this animation which was being stretched. Well, I would say this has been a great success. It hasn't taken as long as I thought it would do either, although we are using a very large machine. The question is, will we make a profit? Just because this was so expensive. I think we will do. I'm pretty sure we will do. And we didn't pay to put the crop in the first place, it was already here. So, yep, we should make a profit and we'll definitely repay the loan. That should almost certainly be the only time on this series I do not want to be doing loans. I don't really want to do leasing. Sometimes we have to. It's not unrealistic to lease either. Okay, right, well, I don't think it's all going to fit into the trailer, but we can get something else in. It's about half full. So we'll just disengage the PTO there. We'll spin around. It's exactly half full. But no, it is going to leave a very small amount in the harvester, which we'll come back for, and then we can return it. But I think, yeah, that is everything done. I don't think I've missed anything. Here we go. Nice full load. And in the end, it was really painless as well, driving to the silo. It's just literally down here. We didn't have to rent a bigger trailer. It's all gone very well. Yeah, the weighbridge was showing 24 tonnes roughly on the way in and 12 tonnes roughly on the way out. So it means that we've got a 12-tonne trailer here. 24, 729. Well, it does say on the side 18 tonnes. That's interesting. I guess it will vary depending on what we're carrying. This is really bulky compared to grains. Well, let's head back, let's get the final piece. I will weigh myself. Well, we have no choice, we have to weigh ourselves, but I will actually take a look and see what it's showing. But it says it there. 18. But we can carry 12 tonnes of potatoes. Yep, 12, 117.9. What do we have left? 14%. Not bad. That's still 2,609 litres, which is worth probably about £2,000, is it? Roughly. Certainly worth it. But anyway, we will have to request the train, providing I've done this right. I don't really see how I would have done it wrong, because as far as I'm aware, whenever it says a place name and a train symbol, you have to then take it to a train silo, and we fill it up there. So yeah, it must be right. Wonder how much we have here. Probably only a tonne and a half, 2 tonnes. I think it'll be showing 13 or 14. Yep, 14. And there we are. Right, so I must return the harvester. We don't want to have that just sitting there. We couldn't have done it without it, but it only took 0.5 hours. Pretty good. Okay, so yes, that symbol is for renting the train, which which I've now done. It is 1.5 kilometers away. We can run up here, and then we can fill it up here, and then take it to here. Ortenburg. A little bit of a journey on the train, but it'd be nice and fun. Yeah, I can't actually see the train. Oh, there it is. The E-locomotive. So it will be approaching from this direction. So many beautiful little spots. Very relaxing. Couldn't ask for a nicer place to wait for a train. Okay, here it is. Obviously we want to be where the locomotive is. We've got to jump into it. Oh, it's coming in engine first, it's not reversing, so we'll be over here. We'll wait here. Not bad. Right, so we want to have it in the next one, so we'll pull forward a bit. That should do it. Potatoes, there it is, 58,000 in total. Very good. Yeah, we might break even. But the point is it's cleared the crop and we'll be able to repay the loan. Oh wow, I've parred it all at one end. No surprise really, as I wasn't moving at the time, but yeah, that's really parred up. So, yes, we can enjoy this little train ride, little journey. I'm sure we'll be thrown out when it gets to the end, but that's when we get paid. And then once this is done, we'll have to return the tractor to the yard, and then I think we're done for this episode, after we've repaid the loan. So we get to see all these different production buildings, which we can buy. But yeah, I just love the idea of an interactive production. Bit of a bridge over the river. And then, yeah, just around the corner here is another clump of productions, and then the place where we get off. Quite a nice way of taking a look at the scenery on a train. Yep, so there's a yard, production yard. Fuel station. And this is it, I think. Yep, there we go. We've been thrown out. So we made £36,278, which means we did make a very, very small profit. Which is great. Okay, so back into here. Repay. So the loan is gone, and we have 23,000 in the bank. Very nice. So yes, the tractor is over here still. I'll see you back over at the yard. Next time we can analyse the soil, find out exactly what we have there, and then put a crop in accordingly. Put some lime on there. And yeah, I want to get cows, and if we have cows then we'll have some manure, so I would love to start putting some delicious natural manure on the fields instead of the artificial granular fertiliser. But anyway, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.